Hun, I think I found the car. Guys, we've got a belter of a thing to show you here. Fuck.
That was $200 that we're never gonna get back. What happened? Are you okay? Do the rego, get an NT license, woo! No longer Victorian residents. That's good in this climate. Hey guys, and welcome to the very start of our Adelaide series. We are coming to you from the magnificent Flinders Ranges, so these are all the things you have to look forward to in this series. So we wanted to bring you a little video about our journey back in Darwin about 4 or 5 weeks ago when we were searching for our brand new car, Perri Prado.
Yeah, it was pretty excruciating. It's quite difficult to buy a four-wheel drive up in the Northern Territory, a car that doesn't have over 300,000 kilometres and doesn't cost you an arm and a house loan to buy one. So
yeah, so the NT is not an ideal place to buy a car.
No, so we were always told to buy down south. We found the perfect car though. We found the perfect car after a long awaited wait.
Yes.
We got it, Perri the Prado.
So this episode is all about how we got her, what we were looking for in a car, how we got her set up, and basically up until the point when we left for Adelaide. After this episode, we'll be bringing you the legit South Australia series. So far, we've been to some amazing spots and we cannot wait to show you. If you haven't already, guys, hit subscribe because this season is gonna be brilliant. We cannot wait to show you.
Thanks, guys. Hun, I think I found the car.
Yeah, I know. He's been going on and on and on all week. It's now Friday and he thinks he's finally found it, and I've been not coming to look at every car. And the fact that I'm coming to look at this one means it's probably the right one.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Very sick of me. I've been pulling out cars left, right and centre. We go, look at this one, look at this one. And she's, oh, just buy a car, whatever it is. If your heart's telling you it's the right car, get it. And I'm like, this is the one.
I'm so over it. So let's go. We've got a mechanic friend who's going to check it out for us. So we're going to go drop it over there now to see if he can tell us if it's the right car for us. Because we don't know anything about cars.
No. Let's roll. What's up, guys? So we are currently sitting in a possible purchase, which is the Toyota Prado 2010. We've been looking for a car for a very long time and it's doing my head in. And I think we've come across the right car. It's got everything we need. The four-wheel drive, it's got the roof rack, it's got the awning, it's got the snorkel, which we probably won't do many river crossing, but it's got a gnarly spotlight, which you'll see a bit later. Ticks a lot of boxes. As most people would know, Toyota Prados or Land Cruisers are very expensive cars, and I think we've got a pretty good deal here with a guy that we know that's selling it to us. So yeah, hopefully it's the one. We're going to find out a little bit later today to see if the old girl will be now ours. But yeah, I'm looking forward to actually having a car. So once this cricket season's over, Hannah and I can get back on the road and doing the thing we love, and that's travelling. Ready to become a registered NT licensee?
We haven't filmed a lot of this and I feel like we probably should have. We are going to do the rego, get an NT license, woo! No longer Victorian residents. That's good in this climate. And a whole bunch of other paperworky things, and we should be getting the car Friday or like over the weekend maybe, or next week. We don't really know yet. But it is about T-minus 3.5 weeks till we leave for Adelaide. And we've got a lot to do.
Hey guys, we are now officially Territorians.
Yoo-hoo!
So we got our lovely parents who signed a document to make it sound like we've been living there for a while, and yeah, now we live here, so no problems. So
by parents he means Tim and Belinda. But that's one big job ticked off. I think it took like an hour, which I don't know, it's not too bad, but it's still a pain in the ass. So we now are Territorians. I didn't realise I wouldn't be getting my Vic licence back, and now I'm really sad about it, but these ones are kind of pretty, even though they're brown. So that's one job ticked off.
Now we get to transfer our car over.
Woohoo, we're getting closer to getting our car.
We bought a Jeep.
We bought a car!
We bought a car.
Stop saying we bought a Jeep.
We bought a Jeep. We bought a Prado. Guys, we've got a belter of a thing to show you here, and it's our brand new car.
We got a new car!
We got a new car. So as you can see, it's quite a bit of an upgrade from our Ford Territory, Perri the Territory.
Insert Tezza right here.
Yeah, so she was fabulous for us, but we thought with the amount of travelling we've been doing and what we want to be able to do with the car, we thought we'd get an upgrade and get a four-wheel drive. So as you can see here, this car's got a belter of a light, so we've got some massive spotties, so now we can actually see animals and owls in the middle of the road, so try to avoid them. We've got an amazing UHF radio, so if we feel like we don't want to talk to each other, we can talk to someone else now on the road, so brilliant. This is my now first love, it being the tyres.
It's true, he doesn't love me anymore.
These tyres, if you've seen from our last season at travelling around WA, our tyres got bald very quickly. I was taking the tyre off the car and I was cutting myself. It was that bad going towards Adelaide. So that's why we just pumped it home from Woomera. So new treads, big tyres so we can hit the roads a bit harder. Here is the insides of the car. So it has done a lot of trips around Australia, so it's not completely brand new. Four-wheel drive's an automatic. We got some newly installed USBs to be able to pump out most of our equipment so we can charge it whilst on the road. We got an additional second battery so we can charge our fridge so we're not going to run flat. And we got heaps of components. So we got heaps of tartare sauce in that, which we decided to steal from the local pub.
We like to have fish and chips on the road.
And another deep storage below. We've got the ability to fold down the chairs in the back so to add more room since we won't be taking any passengers. Pretty spiffy in the car. We're super stoked to be able to take this car on the road and really not thrash it, but push it to its limits. Yeah, good. So we've roughed it up a little bit. We haven't really gone to the extent of getting brand new poles, did we?
No, we probably actually needed to replace this whole thing. It was pretty broken by the time we got it. I don't really know what wheels did to it, but none of the poles tightened, and one of the bolts was broken off the top that like connects the poles to make that shape so it stays up, which I came up with quite a genius idea to fix it, if you don't mind.
Do you want to show us it?
Kierran was not about it, but what we did basically, so the attachment up here where the awning connects into the pole was broken, and it didn't have this bit there. And so what we did was buy 6mm screw, bolty thingy, I don't know, some kind of hardware, wrap one end of it in duct tape and shove it in the pole, and then wrap the outside with duct tape to keep it in place. And because of the thread, it's actually even better now, because it holds it really nicely in place.
It's actually dead right, because look at the other side.
Yeah, over here, the original doesn't have the thread that a bolt has, so this slides really easy. So I might accidentally break it and my feet are burning and put a bolt on. Yeah. Anyway, I've got study to do, so I'm going to go now. Goodbye.
See you, Dahan. Now back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Thanks to Wheels as well. We got ourselves some drawers with the purchase of the car, which you didn't go through the process of me putting it together, but what we had to do was put some hinges on where the 7 seats or 6 and 7 seats normally are in the Prado. Fix them on, so now we've got cool little slide out drawers. But I had to go down the Bunnings to get more nuts and bolts to actually fix the door stoppers, because if we were to let that go, I was going to fall straight down the road, which it already just has. Yeah, after we do that, we're going to look to get a fridge so we can put that bad boy here, because we've got a fridge slider. We're very luxurious here because last year, as you all remember, we did in the back of the Territory. Now we've got a Land Cruiser 4-wheel drive, and we're waiting for Agnes to be sent up to Adelaide. So exciting times ahead. So after taking the drawers out, you're going to have to put these stoppers in them. So this is what's actually going to stop these flying out all over the road and have cans rolling in the middle of the Stewart Highway. So since we had to go down to Bunnings and find our bolts, because all of it didn't come packaged together, Hannah and I have been jerry-rigging everything. So, but it's a good way to learn and fucking putting stuff back together. It's a fun bit. There we go. 1, 2 stoppers, and only 1 for this one because we didn't get all the parts for it. But so these slide in, and hopefully it stops the drawers from falling out all over the road. Oh, hot, 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 hot. I think these are supposed to be installed whilst it's in the actual cage, because they aren't going in. Fuck! Alright, new plan. So I can't actually slide it in because the stopper needs to be behind this. So immediately once I've put on the stopper, it's going backwards and it's hitting on this. So all I have to do is I need to remove these two parts here, because there's only got one stopper on this side, and then I'll have to remove both sets here and there with the lack of tools that I already got here. So
half of Kieran's problem is he likes to make things really difficult for himself. So he's sitting on the concrete, gravel, crappy, spiky stuff, in the 35-degree heat, trying to fix these drawers when there's a perfectly shaded carport right there. But you know, men.
oh.
Why you do this to yourself?
So, current update. I thought I outsmarted the whole drawer system. Couldn't put the drawers in because the stopper was blocked by the roller. So I thought I'd take the roller out, but then I couldn't access the rollers since the drawers are in. So, conundrum. This is what happens when you get a second-hand drawers and the person you bought it off doesn't have a clue. They've
literally come with none of the right bolts, essentially. We've had to go to Bunnings and buy bolts. And also, they've always been put together incorrectly, and now we're struggling to take them apart. So that was $200 that we're never gonna get back. But that's okay, we'll make it work, hopefully. So I'm gonna leave you to do this and go make some dinner.
Yeah, please. Thanks, lover. All right, Hannah and I discussed that we just had to take the heads off these drawers to be able to access the stoppers. So I've had to pull it off again, which I had originally had to take the heads off so I could actually fix it onto the actual car. So back at it again, which is about 30 odd bolts with an Allen key, which is not great, but yeah, we're gonna try and put this through now, and hopefully this will be the end of it and I can claw it off for a day. Then I'm gonna send this puppy over to get washed. A lot to it. You could either skip the next step by buying a new car, but we bought an old one and it saved us a lot of money so we can spend more time on the road. So yeah. That's a stop. Now let's put the bloody lid on. Again. Now, would you bloody look at that. Technical difficulties, there we go. Slide out fridge shelf. Beautiful. It's now stopping and not falling out of the car, which is exactly the point of it. How to put in second-hand drawers 101. We'll call that a day. No, I got the sun on me.
I got a chip in my throat.
I can smell it.
I just made tacos. Are you hungry?
I'm starving. So I've been at this for about 3 hours.
Oh, way longer. We've been at it all afternoon.
And all I was doing was putting on stoppers for a car, and it ended up being this whole operation.
If you have any questions about how to put stoppers in Titan drawers, if you are doing this project, don't ask Kieran. Ask the Titan guy who sells you the bloody drawers.
Actually, we didn't actually go to the Titan guy. We actually saw some YouTube, and he actually explained it a lot better than the Titan drawer explanation. Anyways, it's in, so we're happy. No cans of soup is going to roll all over the road. Now it's just a matter of getting a fridge that's actually going to fit into the back of this car, isn't it?
Yes, they're all very big.
All very big. We want a dual fridge and freezer, but all of them are stupidly huge. You can almost have it in your own home. So.
But that's okay. It's taco time.
Alright, we're going in to eat. See ya. Lovely. Oh. Thank you. Sun's out, guns out. We're going to clean this car out. It deserves a massive deep clean. A lot of bug splatter and tree pollen and all that, as you can imagine. So yeah, I really want to get this looking as close to as new as possible before we leave. Particularly when you spend a lot of money on a car, you want it to look as good as possible. So let's get started. These vents haven't been cleaned out in the wild. It's just all filled with dust. See that, guys? It's what happens when you clean your own car. You actually make a profit. Joke's on you, Wheels. I just made $10 off your cleaning. Cool. All inside is complete. It's probably taken me about 2 hours to actually do the whole interior of the car, but as you can imagine, with wear and tear of the car, some grime and that's just hard to get off, and I was using those multi-purpose wipes. But now we're looking after the exterior of it, so we've got some heavy duty wash, proudly sponsored by Tim and Belinda, so thank you very much, Mum and Dad up here in Darwin. And we're going to give her a good deep clean so we get her ready to go on the road. Come over and join me.
Come on, lather yourself on the car. Wow. Not quite the same when a guy does it.
No,
it's not. Bubbles on your nipple. How's it going?
Yeah, great. Every day is a good day to wash car up and down.
You have done so much work today while I've been typing away on my little marketing assignment.
Well, you've been doing a lot with your marketing assignment. You finally finished off your assignment, haven't you?
Yeah, 1 of 2 down, which I need to have done by the time we leave here because I don't really fancy typing my assignments on the side of the road.
No, we want Hannah at full capacity with Flight of the Fox, so...
For at least 3 weeks until uni starts again. Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, I've just cleaned the whole interior out, so that's taken me about 3 hours.
Yeah, I've been watching you do that all day. It looks hectic.
So the car's pretty old. There's a lot of grime and that in the car, but I think I've got most of it out. It looks
it's definitely smelling better for sure.
Yeah, so this is heavy duty for washers.
It smells like lime cordial.
Yeah, it does.
Sweet as, bro. I'm very impressed. Gross. It landed on my face.
Sponsored by Kings. We wish.
I wish.
So Kings, if you're watching this, we're happy to endorse your product.
I've spent so much money on that website this week.
Yeah, we have spent a lot of money and with no discounts at full price.
Literally.
Whoops.
Oh my god.
Hey, you like that smell though?
It smells good, it feels awful.
Alright babe, you go in, have a shower, you clock off now.
So I can't say I did much, but that's 1 clean car. Well done. That was all you. I did none of that, so congrats on your new car.
Look, to be honest, it's mostly Hannah that's doing the job, so it's about time I start pulling my finger out. But it's my car, well, it's our car, but it came out of my account. But really want to treat it well because this car's going to do us many, many trips in the near future, isn't it?
Very excited.
Very excited. So thanks for joining us, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But until next time,
bye for now.
Peace.
How are you still going?
Keep falling bits.
Also, what happened? Are you okay?
I patted the car in the wrong spot and it ran over me.
He gave his car a cuddle.
I gave it a cuddle.
This happened.
It used all its arms.
Are you okay? Are you okay? You need to stop cleaning. It's not going to get any cleaner.
I'm always getting there. It's the windows, you know, like you look through the windows, you're like, oh, I can't wait till I clean the cars or the windows are all clean.
Okay.
You'll thank me later.
Goodbye. So proud of myself. Didn't think that was going to happen.